Good morning. Welcome back to A Sunny with Ashley. I'm in bed. I'm watching Love Actually. Look at these cute mugs we got from the Dollar Tree yesterday. They're just clear glass. I like it. But I'm sitting here. Ooh, that's nice. I'm sitting here with like frantic energy. And so I'm just making. Oh, I should watch this. Continuing to make plans for this year. My creative energy is like really like doing this, but the actual getting it out of my body isn't quite ready yet. And I don't have some of the things I need. So I'm just sitting here researching. I was just looking at my Canva. I don't know. I have like a ton of creative energy. So I guess I should just create. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. What is that from? I don't know. It's from some shoe. Hang on. Give me a sec. Yes, I'm wearing this shirt again. I do my laundry all the time. That's one great thing about our house is that we have laundry. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do with these yet, but remember when I told you that I got magazines for $1 each at the thrift store the other day? It was totally worth it. So I got Arizona Highway magazines, and the landscapes are just phenomenal. This is Antelope Canyon. I've never been there. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's somewhere on the res. This too. And one of them was, so I'm going to be working with these. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, because on my YouTube, which if you're watching this, you're on my YouTube, how I always do, yeah, a bunch of these are on the res. The Navajo Reservation. Here's another Antelope Canyon. It probably goes that way. God, Arizona is so fucking beautiful though. But anyway, I don't know. I cut all of these out the other day, and I was very happy with the things that I got. Like this cactus with the flowers. So anyway, what I'm thinking is kind of doing some sort of art with them. Obviously, but why I brought up my YouTube channel is because of the way that I make my thumbnails. Look at this. So these aren't my photos. I would love to use my own photos, but I'm just using magazines. And here's sandstone, like a close-up, which is like the Antelope Canyon. But as backgrounds, and then putting like messages on them. Not all of them are deserty. Some of them are really. Some more flowers. Hey babe, what's up? Did you close the door behind you? What, did you hurt yourself? You okay? Look at these pictures. Aren't they so pretty? Do you need something from me? So saguaros, I don't think I ever say that word right. Only grow in lower elevation, so that's South Arizona. But anyway, let me say, there's the first ones I took out were fall, and they made me so happy. So there's like pine trees in like the Prescott area. It depends on what elevation you're at in Arizona. Niall and I have lived in a lot of Arizona. But anyway, Arizona highways, if you ever come across these, recommend it. This is giving very Prescott area. I don't know. Oh, this is July of this year. It's crazy. I was wondering if they were still making these. There's rocks and trees. But anyway, I'm thinking of using these. So I have a lot. I already showed you a lot. To incorporate my artwork. I don't know. Parts of me wants to, and parts of me doesn't like it because I like feel like I don't know. don't know if I'm going to collage these or make them into one piece or not. I don't know. But they're so beautiful, and I already got the cutting done. I like this one. I like these fall ones. These are the ones I first saw when I started this. So I don't know, just a bunch of landscapes. Thinking about ways to use them. But like I said, $6 for all of these was worth it. Look at these waterfalls. Cute! Arizona is so beautiful. Double rainbow moment. I like this one. I like the way the sun is. This reminds me of that swimming hole, Verde River we used to swim at in Cottonwood. So I don't know. I'm just sitting here. I like this one too. But yeah, I think I'm going to make some sort of physical copy of the way I do my thumbnails for the readings. Because my whole saying is reconnecting to nature, or like the self, the collective, and the world around us. So nature is a big thing for me. And I feel like these could just become really cool pieces. I don't know. I'm expanding my shop. I'm finally taking all of the things I've learned for the past, lifetime. And I finally have, I don't really have the space, but I'm making the space. Creating the space to incorporate all of my art. So I'm a mixed media artist. I'm an ADHD person as well. So when I want to learn something new, I do. And you don't have to be super great. That's the thing about making art that I've realized that recently, is that everybody has a different style. Everybody has different things that they're looking for. But if you don't make it, no one's going to see it. And it's, maybe people don't even know what they're looking for until they find your art, right? But you have to make it, and you have to put it out there. So that's where I'm at. I think these are just so beautiful. This. My dad, we had a bunch of these. This guy is down in Scottsdale. My dad loved this guy. What's his name? But my dad was obsessed with Arizona. And we had a lot of these statues at our house growing up. And I remember we came to Arizona because we used to come out here every year growing up for vacation. Fun fact, I actually got my first period while we were swimming. We used to stay at a hotel in Scottsdale. I don't think it's available anymore. I don't know. Maybe it is. Aren't these so beautiful though? Look at this one. Look at this tree. What the fuck? It's crazy. So anyway, I remember one time we went to that guy's studio down in Scottsdale. I think it was Old Town Scottsdale. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but so there were like these big statues. I think I have a picture of it in my photo album. But I don't like that girl that came on that vacation. Not the one I got my period on. This was later in life. But anyway, look at these fall colors. Look at this. Incredible. So I just wanted to share, I guess. I don't know. I am working. It takes a lot of work. But I am thinking about all of the things that we're going to be doing this year to expand the shop. But I'm just sitting because I don't have money right now. This always happens at the end of the year. And so I'm just sitting on my ideas, waiting patiently. So anyway, I don't know. You guys want to see more cutouts that I've done? So I have a bunch of sayings that I received via download, and I'm going to be incorporating those sayings into my art. But what I make, we'll see. I think there's going to be different things I do. Like this. Decisions. I love cutting shit out. Let's make things better. to help improve the environment. Ooh, those two could go together. Let's make things better to help improve the environment. Those could go together. Discover a different world. Find a world you thought was lost. I think those two could go together too. Interesting. So, I'm just sitting over here cutting and pasting. I have a bunch of doors that I cut out of one of those HGTV commercials, magazines. And I have a good saying for those. I could cut out all of these. There's all these like little flowers. I have a bunch of them, so I could cut those out today. That'll give me something tangible to do. And then I cut out some, those mom magazines are fun. Look at these birdhouses. They're so cute. There's like a whole 2 pages of birdhouses, and I was like, oh my god, we can make like a little neighborhood. Who cares if they're birdhouses? They're all different. They're super cute. So anyway, but I've cut out these potted plants or planters too. So I don't know. I'm just I'm in the stage of prep work. But I guess I should go through all of the magazines again today. That'll give me something good to do. Keep me busy. Look at these fucking birdhouses. Look how cute. Right? Like 70s birdhouse. Adorbs. Look at that one. Minus the tiny little hole, you can't really tell that they're not real houses. Right? So, I'm thinking... I like this. I don't know what it is, but it was cool. So those HGTV magazines, they have like all of these pictures of people's interiors, and then they have like pages where they list all of the products, like this blanket. So let me show you some of the doors. So the doors are gonna go all together, and I have a cool saying to pair them with, but I'm not gonna share that until it's done. But like all of these doors came out of those HGTV magazines. Look how cute. Yeah. So I guess that's what I'll do today. I'll go through the magazines again. So I've got these 2 bags of things, backgrounds, and then I've been painting cardboard too, to have available if I choose to use it. Hey, whatever you're doing, stop. Knock it off. Bitches. These cats. Animals are so fucking annoying. Yesterday I made Niall an entire fucking diner breakfast before I went outside to set up the art space. Like, I'm talking bacon, hashies, homemade hash browns, right? Like, I fucking skinned the potato and grated it and shit. And pancake. Because I make a giant pancake. And I go outside. I was setting up. I've gotten my setup time to like 20 to 30 minutes. Like, I'm getting that shit quick. Come inside. The entire plate was licked. And I was like, what the fuck? Because Niall doesn't eat like that. So I knew a dog. Oh my god, I lost my shit. I was like, what the fuck? So we have this issue where Niall can't close the door. I mean, he's perfectly capable, but he doesn't. So yesterday I lost my mind. I was like, the door, and I was like, Dea, do not come in this house. Like, you can't. That's a diner breakfast. That would have been like $13 down the fucking street, okay? You can't come in here and just eat because you want to. Like, he's a growing human. Knock it out. My animals always have food available too. I'm not one of those weird people who like feeds their animals at a certain time. Everybody always has food available, and I'm taking care of the neighbors' dogs too, because I don't know why they got dogs and they're not feeding them. They have a puppy, and I'm like, you have to feed your puppy. So anyway, I incorporated them into I even feed the birds. The other day I had like old bread. It wasn't moldy yet. And I'm like, you know what? We're not going to eat this. Let me give this to the birds. And chickens and shit. But anyway, everyone always has access to food. And at 3 o'clock, the dogs get a hot dog. And the cats and the alley cats all get chicken and rice. And so the audacity. for them to come in here and eat Niall's breakfast, I was pissed. Especially since I'm like, dude, it's the one day of the fucking week that I have to work. Like, actually do something. Knock it out. Fucking asshole. So anyway, that's my life. I've been thinking about doing a day in the life of me, but I do a lot of sitting. I love this movie. Even if it is fucked up. I love it. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I guess I'll go get all of those magazines and start working on different fonts. But yeah, those Arizona Highway, aren't those beautiful? So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna work on some stuff that looks like my my thumbnails. Even though I can do it digitally, I need to create. So maybe you're feeling like that too. Maybe you feel like you need to create. You know, this society that we live in is so rooted in consuming. So when we create, it's like actual resistance to the system, right? And, you know, there's that fine line because a lot of the times when we create, we have to consume, like, certain materials or things. But I also got record bowls, so I'm going to make new record bowls, but I'm not doing that yet because I don't have anywhere to store them once they're made. Right, making record bowls is super easy. I don't know if I think I made a bake about that. You put your oven on about 200 degrees and you throw the vinyl in and wait for it to soften, and then you pull it out with oven mitts. It gets hot. You don't want to keep it in longer than a few minutes. And you'll start to see it like dipping into the rack when it's getting melted, and then you pull it out and you shape it and it'll harden in like 2 minutes. So I'm going to be making more record bowls because I just love them. I think they're so dope. I'm going to be making art for the centerpieces, though. I have a project that I started years ago. Actually, right when Niall was like a baby, I think I gave him a paintbrush, and I think he made some of them, too. They're on my desk. Of the centers, I painted them. So, like, to place over, because I just buy records that are cheap. Oh, I can show you. They're under my butt. Okay, you're going to get another butt shot for a sec. Give me a sec. Right here. Ooh. Probably not gonna like that, but I just buy them like this. This is the best value. And these are all just old records. But get the ones that are in these sets, and then you can just make art to cover this part. Yeah, these are the best way that I buy records because I like making record bowls, but they're so awkward to store when they're made. Sentimental strings. I bought myself a record player this year, but I haven't plugged it in. Ooh. Here's another one. This one has 9 in it, so that was like gold to me. Oh no, this one's 7. The other one has 9. So I got 19 records altogether. But unfortunately, I had to pay $1 each. Usually, in Prescott, when I was buying these, you could buy one of these packs for like $1. Like 10 cents a record. Fuck, I miss Prescott. They have such good thrift stores. But that's what we're doing. At one point in time, I was working on doing something with these too. Like, I'm really into decorative boxes, and I thought that could be cool. So I don't know. I'm one of those artists that I like to use everything if we can. Give it like totally new life. Like the cigar boxes. I should really get on the cigar boxes. Maybe I could use some of this stuff. I don't know why I don't feel like doing that. I think it's because that first one I tried with the pink and purple paint, it just looked ugly, and then I got defeated. But I will finish those this year. My hair is itchy right now. Just took it out of my braid. So yeah, thanks for being here. I think, wow, 19 minutes. I needed to talk. That's like that frantic energy I was feeling. It feels good to share. Because if I don't share, it just sits in me and I'm not ready for it. I don't have everything I need to make it happen. I need to put oil on my scalp. It's winter. I've been sleeping with a bonnet though. Oh, I also got one of these. Cat hair on it. It's like this face brush. It's nice. I can show you. We can do a show and tell. This was a sticker that we got the day that Mr. Hootie said goodbye, and so I made this into a little protection jar in remembrance of Hootie, so that sleeps next to me. Got more face tools. I don't know. Sometimes I lay here at night and do that. And then I've got all my crystals. Oh, and my weapons in case someone comes at us in the night. I've got two of these. I've got a baby samurai and a machete all right next to me. So, yeah. Alright, well, cheers to you. And cheers to us. Thanks for being here. Wow, that felt good. Now I'm not, like, so frantic. I have done a lot of work. It felt like I wasn't doing anything because it's not a complete project, but I have done a lot of work, and I'll go grab the magazines from my desk, and I'll just sit here with skizzies and do more. I already celebrated Christmas because we don't celebrate Christmas, but I think I usually celebrate Christmas around Thanksgiving because that's when I feel the most nostalgic about holidays. So I'm trying to get myself into it, but I'm just in Stranger Things mode. But I'm trying to watch Christmas movies today. I ate all of my Little Debbie Christmas trees in like 2 days. That was easy. Those things are so good. Why are they so good? Why aren't the zebra cakes that good? I don't understand. What do they put in the fucking trees that make them so much better? Anyway, I'm super stoked on these. I got two. One for Niall, one for me. I like them. They're cute. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I don't know if I'm going to be back later. I'm going to do my shorts. Today's the last day of the Fortune one. I do have some channeled messages. I think I'm going to start a short project of channeled messages. But that's going to be, like, a little bit funny and a little bit real. And then, like, some days will be more serious than others. Like, if I start that project, the first one's going to be, don't be a dick. That's our family motto. Okay, bye. Have a great day.